Kotoko is on top of the summit. 25% more than Sujina Ho. And now, Osha the NMSA Kotoko, I couldn't him kakra, as in first.
Oh, improvement aba. Yakuya dim kakra. Now, Uti coach now for the first time. The ball match be here, or post match, no. Okay, so far so good. This is the match I have. I am the best match. I'm not going to say because of performance. The way I created chances. Yambo medium goalkeeper of Cote d'Ivoire Nabaso. He was
Boris Junior.
Really, good on the day. Okay, bit much medium every chance you create any the way I close his spaces, how compact we are in the defense. The way I ball a kind of free on them. Was a with my match and I play a jina ball so na opponent not create how close his spaces near the ass animal be to be sometimes play and down and one OG skills I so play away good near the but it was not her team no. The first animal now who say team no is getting better, it's improving. Okay, injury situation now. We have about 6 key players manya opportunity about starting lineup na omunka team no because of injury but still now we match na won sheda who difference be then it tells you say juma year and it's showing on the field that you are extremely happy.
So 25% and say do best say
say kona nim kakra the week home right be 20% account I go so
say na Yebo league after we 14 Kotoko is on top of the summit no Kotoko above 45%.
Okay Coach Prosper the vision about football when your person boys the baller I think say that is and I'm quite so I go in draw way it me draw we I'm telling you say ball elbow romano it will be amazing a bit in grass opponent a bit near bono about when you have 20% possession cry. Wow. That is how we'll be dominating clubs.
Okay,
when in Niswa didn't done Niswa but it takes time so we all send your match for our new system and players they have to learn and we have a different background in the buy this time there over 16 new players in the Beka team no it will be on the orientation and our old players now on crown and yet Coach Prosper and then we are Juma last season it is so now orient your mono team into the new current system are able to a progressive development.
What say injuries are Kotoko kakra?
Injuries are high but you see we are on the top of the league you're winning matches so far Ghana Premier League you lose match back up and about draw I think some years or 9 you know maybe a bit mark I say injuries here and kind was hard draw matches say lose and about draw crank a bit marine but football so there 1+1 year 2 but injuries there once are every bar there's an extra cost because so making sure the player see fit again to meet mark I say higher crime is kakra.
One player as a for keep asking about him sees he's even yet to play a game and the community situation to say.
And the community situation here, I say, doctor Sama advice say so yes surgery. Into ya say you go so you carry boy home na yamana surgery no. So
Kotoko dey make the surgery there's say am on it. I know ya be Kotoko.
Oh we I dey with my Ghana here.
Okay.
We are there with my Ghana.
Okay. Dave ya rasa adewe Kotoko players. I heard CEO talk about that. Say when they are playing the Baba Yara Stadium, as a pressure kakra so. Then the question is, what kind of orientation about them are boys in because Okofa these young guys, because I some more Division 1 da, but then or definitely pressure about orientation when I'm with my boys.
I mean can say no matter the level of orientation and our training so Okoshia Adebia the way treating you a bit different. Okay. And until recently, now we match are winning away. There was no change. Match are winning at home, but now the story is different because they say you are winning 5 matches at home, you are winning 4 matches away. So you know on the normal scale, no because the home performance is good, and because that was time back to Baba Yara, and there was huge expectation on these boys as well. And it was normal for the players to feel that G3. As for coach there, he's a psychologist. Why your boys in terms of getting them the right frame of mind and then the right psyche as well. And if something, a typical example would say the way I get my integrity, a small boy, a 17-year-old boy, Japan, Augustin Japan into the first team squad. So we have Augustin Japan's first game against Yanua for about second half. Oba he did quite well. My supporters know so this is a very young talent
or prospect.
Then coach took the bold decision to start him and Adriana match now. Very difficult. And our responsibility was to handle him and Ojemfi on that day. And first phase for high finish, it wasn't easy. It was a really baptism of fire. But when you look at the coach's understanding philosophy, it makes sense. Because if you look at our right backs, Japan was speed. The speed here or top and and we only Maduro Jemfi behind him say you cannot take speed out of Jemfi's game. So if I'm matching with speeder, then we know that we are making a headway. And second half the boy came in and had a good day to the extent second half they had to take out Emmanuel Jemfi, right? It shows you the level of integration in development, and now the boy is playing at that level. Yeah. But what yes, initially by and say now when you been born as someone appear.
I said who was the
Christopher. Oh, I say who's a go for her now? They were. Why and I almost say the nine say boy was a player I think.
Say grass like but no go game now.
So we are happy any day we are integrating and I think say very recent performance kakra support the players no is getting to understand our supporters and the supporters no so 80 players na say so there's that symbiotic relationship I believe say going forward it can really help the team gelling forward.
Is Asante Kotoko happy the way officiating officials handle Kotoko matches?
I don't want to even bring it to the level of Asante Kotoko. So Ghana Premier League started from last season. Almost there's not a week. Remember Ghana Premier League matches. Who say clubs be reporting officiating officials to the match review panel. And now who say sanction? Who say more cases monomatrancy normally about. And there's not a single day sanctions about. Who say you see this time all the referees were free of any errors. Okay. But what I say, it is clear that officiating has been a bit problematic in our league. This is clear right from last season to now because they now keep on sanctioning referees. It shows that it's an area we have to pay attention to, and I believe it's a collective effort that we have to do. Right? See, football you can never take football development without focusing on officiating officials. What are the tools and gadgets I bought? What are their renomination? Like, Sikasem to saying, are they comfortable? Because imagine what I say, player ref in free burger and go the match and between Karela and Kotoko, right? How is the referee going to travel near there? And all these things, it's part of it. ABM security at certain grounds. That's what I say. Recently we were at Bekum Golden City Park. The media team are working out of the stadium because a bomb match biana.
I've seen some report about 2-3 occasions.
Yeah, boss I'm bomb match biya. The media team because of live commentary and Tombeji Sikam on their koto phone credit. It's a do park na me to come. And I'm advised on brand and use camera. I'm see camera yaman mama boy ni be so function
BB
and fanko park and so. It's a here boy in the bag. Assembly any police force you cannot guarantee your security. You have to work out of the field. So look at that situation. What I say now a referee now be officiating a match like that. You might think that you want to also protect yourself as well. That's what I say. So there's a lot of things I go on the Ghana Premier League. I think Kotoko on 2 occasions and they are reported referees. First one against a match against King Faisal. The Lusu match, reporting by the say offside goal be a referee because say born your offside Now born in your offside. Tivan say nothing be a crime as a born mistake number. Can it King Faisal? Okay, what 33. But what must say? And we've lost the match. So 2 points, so 3 points they lose. You can never get it anywhere. Tikotoko support a bill to cover here match or who that kind of officiating. What can I come say now officiating to make her ball be? What have you done to that person?
And even Kotoko because Kotoko to get match revenue.
And we all see videos of some of incidents that happens in other venues. Penalties be AGG any other. And who penalty AGT Kotoko. Abra any Bekum Chelsea ball Bekum Golden City Park. We all saw it.
That was saved by Dan Lad.
We all saw it. We also the kind of penalty revenue then. What I say. So I think it's an area we cannot keep hiding it. We have to be very bold about it and find everlasting solutions, sustainable solutions to make sure officiating the country improve.
Therefore, no come say Asante Kotoko sama for David Obinyako and ADA common we see passport so. Kotoko ya signing for Binansia in the shape of countryman so go. What went into it?
Okay, so top journalist or Kroma Obianim so following Blasters Echo Afcon Ukraine. He was the go-to person if everybody wants to know issues in Blasters and how we can address it going forward. So this is a person or platform. No disrespect to all other media houses because we also make sure we reach out to other media houses as well, but or platforms. So if every day I'm going this program, nobody used to 10 minutes pay kotoko. Pay so much on Wasama. We saw it as an opportunity to come in. And or a known Kotoko fan, I will be able to tell you and say, country man's Kotoko fan. This our opportunity, no, it's our space, so he should be promoting our matches and also project as well. Project, say, sponsor ZP. Very soon, you have a launch what we call the ZP Fabu boots. The boots basically the same mobile money boots, no, but they will be mini offices of the club. A bit more Kotoko club merchandise, jerseys, with my register as a supporter, with my ZP transaction and our banking transaction and our koto insurance from Star Life NSA assurance and now person kona kucha at na krampa so now ye hu bo hu de there na is opportunity
but you can force kwade so da
exactly but what I say so sa good ni reba and obet more opportunity aka na so ma your supporters na listen na who strategic locations of this boost awareness and it's a charismatic figure. Now you're unveiling was stadium, you know how he was able to pull the crowd as well. So we saw it as the need. So you find them account, you want to take a crowd bit to my ABR or use this opportunity to find your mind.
Oh, okay. I saw a post 3 days ago talking about said Kotoko have enough defenders. So Kotoko interest. I didn't say that in relation to Boachia Drum of Wafa.
I see we are not in the transfer market to sign any defender.
Can you explain for that? Because we one defender as one meaning say and then penny phobia of Asante Kotoko are taking steps and come and come up.
Currently, no. To see I would the Penibia any Asante Kotoko. I think it was previous transfer videos, obviously.
Okay.
Now the opportunity by why not? But yeah, the Maxwell Ajimanaba, who is a fantastic player, and this power. You see Mubarak and our captain Abdul Ghani in a game chance Uswa Osanye left back no Osambo fantastic as a centre back in a win against Wafa Abrabo Mube replace your power later because of injury to Mourinho. He had to also switch to the left back position. So we have players also our positions now. You dream say and we here say best day as a new addition. But stories be bad and sometimes I know it's a bit of fortune and they might be there. What I say at the time I'm for so say player be true limelight on so na jawapin now for in the industry so the player we cry and I say Kotoko for
media hype be
into yepe Kotoko player Kotoko pe the na come player across na so what you see their creative value now there are negotiations near there but so be the club wanting say we are promising player and dying car near there sebi you know no most it doesn't make sense. That's what I say that's not how football transfer works. Sebi Man City for any Barcelona and teams like I said okay doesn't want to some player on Monday if for it no Perez Mbappe
I saw them so they be team he said he pochi player could team the fear count.
No, as a season
after 10 minutes I saw
season journalist when you saw when you saw that you say Akori or the beer count which that's not how you work. Now Sebi even if you do that cry let's be frank with ourselves. You can't reality on the ground. And then you catch the current players of Kotoko.
Okay.
That's what I say. We have the best centre back in the country. Abdul Ghani, who's our captain. Right? Now you have Ghani and winning results. Now say until the baby I say Asante Kotoko I'm Abdul Ghani fee. Now but to say you can find another player near money fee. How do you think our captain will feel?
Okay.
So you don't have to create situations and it does not happen anywhere.
So maybe is it a case you say Kotoko you're interested in Boachia the figures in the astronomical?
No. If this time we to mean share letter window you actually come the club say you're interested in signing. You're interested window we should not express any interest in the boy. And media publications and then I'm about in the course. I'm not to just say you are not in the transfer window to sign any defender. Now if your squad they want to run, we are very comfortable with that squad. And see we crack as Asimida say you bring additional na 1 or 2. You see one with the person of Justice Blade. I will be enemy say Justice Blade there. Asante Kotoko abo I'm a spirit na fan abo mo bi so you good and it's a good addition.
But I'm say second can be na ya hu omo de Bukaziz ni milu aya yi say second can be na.
But Jordan Opoku aba Asante Kotoko concern by in all times Jordan Opoku ba Asante Kotoko be and he showed class. Omo bi say he's a top player. So he might be different in terms of coaching or in terms of players on the field there. And there's a lot of success story when it comes to players Amakwa almost say there. Yes, I baby.
Justice Blade, was it a case of Coach Prosper and we hear Justice Blade and I say a public champion say Kotoko supporters say Blade Kotoko supporters are demanding for Blade so young coach to supporters and I say yes coach Prosper if we say onya blame be cut him no one.
No, Coach Prosper and Kansakraka say he was saying it's a good addition to the team. Coach Prosper knew that's his Blay situation. And now on media mabo, Tama Blay was Sante Kotoko, only Blay boy, so he knew the quality of Blay. So I say Makana Adada say Abra any Coach Prosper didn't come on near per se sign no. You can't some funny potential new signers and brand. Now real Leicester, a Coach Prosper. And anyone say yeah, so in terms of management, yes, scouts, yeah, they Ghana Premier League matches. I have any players be any outline, say any better coach, you know. Now it was almost about 90% in terms of likeness. That means a player who not coach is why there. And Justice Blay has always been on the wanted list of Coach Prosper right from day one. Now we all knew say the transfer moves and 7 years day, so it was better. We all read now be a free player near team ID and find it now about Santiago because he also a player here. He always want to play for Santiago Kotoko. Into a player, the coach was fully aware he was on his wanted list and a coach also per se on in the edge.
At here for ne Kasama for the man Santiago Kotoko. David Obinya Kone dia Santiago Kotoko come on way our Ash 101.1 for better match live over Facebook Ash 101.1 FM or like page you know now we comment now we share and then you tell a friend to tell a friend tune in Ash FM Asantima radio ne Abawa radio me boss be the master dan last season time Kotokoton Kwampoku amount for if you say Kwame absence in a way affected Kotoko say Obaji League, you know, and you'll be a session. A couple of Kotoko Elton, your goalkeeper Razaka Belowa. He was the first person to come and say, hey, Yanko for your sack, and who be him. You keep up a console, you didn't so better about Aji League in Siswa, ye tono. What went into it, and a dear Koba, you decided, said, no, let's go Razaka Belowa.
I believe, say, where Kwame Poku situation now last year, the 3 years, sir. Now, where Razak Abaloa situation are a different kakra because anyway no now before the Kwame Poku Babe Kono now Kwame share about 60% of your goals I share in the Ghana Premier League. Now Kwame Soye the most dependable striker that we had in our team at that time. And Yakoba Machi Biana Ubia anyone say Kwame anyway Kwame Bede Ebeshe. In the circumstances that led to the transfer of Kwame Poku. Ideally, but you understand, say the situation at that time, you know, now we had to take drastic decision. Now, I hope Abaloa then is different because this time we have other quality replacement in terms of Razak Abaloa. And I can say for a fact, say, since Razak Koyen, I don't believe Sante Kotoko supporters are feeling Bebre in terms of performance because Ibrahim Danlad has really stepped in and showed that he's a good keeper. Then I was starting there will be some say keeper now Che Danlad Che penalty El Brekuno. That's a hallmark of a good goalkeeper. And Danlad he's the best under 20 goalkeeper in Africa. As you see, I will rank top goalkeepers in Africa. I believe he will be part of the list because of achievement in respective competitions for under 20 and also for other teams of our Kulon as well. And maybe Kwame Ba, who was the previous number 1 in the club, and also Black Meteors captain. Local international tournament, he's very exposed, a very good and a very experienced goalkeeper. I also you can find a very young boy Rafiwa. Unfortunately, when you small injury can cry, you so I manage to make sure.
Yeah, once former Nkwanza was winter keeper.
Was winter goalkeeper. I also you so I manage the situation to get the best out of him. So these are areas that we have quality replacement, and so it's not easy. Say player, our Ghana. Now, especially in the terms of a goalkeeper, now being offer right from a club that participated in the ongoing Champions League. But what I say, this is Sherifa or ball Champions League or Real Madrid or home. And if a club like that express an interest in the goalkeeper, you have to also look at the interest of the goalkeeper. So also buy no, let's give him an opportunity for him to go. And it's our club. They did their scouting everything through the Vio and Insta platform.
Okay.
Yeah, through Vio and Instas. That's what I say.
Yeah,
Kotoko use no. My son says I'm ready to say because so far so bad my club now. The transfer of the boy has happened.
As for the first I want to do
you see no, I don't want to. I just want to use that to explain what I say. Maybe he didn't have understanding of that, so I want to use it to explain. So they watch him on the platform. The statistics were good. They watched his video because no number of videos of our matches every starts near there. And they came here and they transferred him. Said we can cry free a financial reward from that platform because it was the platform now.
Will you be comfortable to let us know the amount to Kolokonya?
Oh, I think at the right time we will come out with it. Once the board approves it, when you say they ask for accountability, you can always trust us and find your money. But we work with the board, so once they give us approval to share with the public, of course we will do so.
Okay. What in terms of accountability? I think last week or so, more Kodoko first 6 home matches by now you hear figures 9 something now Kodoko 4 something. Again, Kodoko you found in the future then Kodoko best obey said the number of the chunk of the money was saying Kodoko nyakwa no bibi no baby for.
I believe say in the future the best advice about my mama say Kotoko eboa no na say Kotoko bet money and the facility be e dey see kan bia ebeboa because I always like to use example with baby and Go Stars.
Okay.
Say we go Stars so be of her match ni be hu ni padoma na wo park no so our facility na wo ho no it belong to Go Stars. So be omunya e bia no they take their card and give a fee. Majority of them stays with Go Stars.
Okay.
That's what I say. They don't pay 18.5% to government as VAT. That's what I say. The Kotoko e beti ma CC and kakra. Na yeso nya bibi kakra. Ewa nye massive to say baba yara. But at least e beti me dey abo some matches be a attendance no any piece na e beti me later kakra ya to 2 and some years yes me full stadium. It makes sense. So that's the long term what we should consider and we looking at say Kotoko so beti manya something a facility of its own. Tip Mazembe ati already so Magic Champions League back to back near Dinan. Their venue is 20,000 seater capacity. But I must say the fans are very close to the pitch. Their waiting will never be comfortable. Or maybe also 24/7 to make sure they get their points back. So that is what we should be looking at the future. In present times, the Kakra ever say the supporters should come more because the more supporters say back more, the more on a club no say about 40% of the revenue that comes out of the match fee. But it is what it is. That's the situation that we are in now. I believe we say there's also have to be conversation with the government to also understand because in the entertainment industry, you are 3% now football for you are 18.5. The gap is astronomical. And I say so now yeteso now buying some say maybe on some wow and their supporter has Kotoko because we contribute massively to the maintenance of the stadium.
Yeah.
Has in Kotoko, like I say that be free by near Accra Sports Stadium. No, how to maintain it will be a problem because they generate consistent revenue from us. I'm not saying one-time revenue, but consistently. So until you have to look at that conversation again.
Virtual C challenge na mother by no. Me very sure say motna see projections be answer na mother ba. So far because we are impressive for the supporters of Asante Kotoko. So no wo ba makakra. We are impressed.
So far make us say we are extremely impressed. We are not just impressed, we are extremely impressed. Already we are supporters na so how amochia any other because our last 2 matches here more than 50,000. Yeah. So you can tell you say
then why some be fear kiki na nyasem keto akra. Yes and yet on the part of Asante Kotoko. In fact one of my colleagues raised concern be it is not for you to answer there. I'm just passing it through. Say ohwe eyina mode bana Kotoko Royals utie wasa group ebi there the pa Buffalo for nyina home. But then conspicuously missing is circles as a unit. Enim tino ekoye deja my friend pia no man say bebrebe madam enya no wasem ye beka
me that question how our wrestlers and say you see okay groups na me kakra we groups na
circles absence
we groups na publishing na these are WhatsApp groups with all due respect circles na WhatsApp group that's what I say but circles members here also na forming members of these WhatsApp groups. And it's a kuma pima na ako Buffalo, and ako kuma pima and ako young porcupines, and ako porcupine tertiary, and ako all the other groups who say they also contributing now. You realize there are circle members all over the places. That's what I say. So if that's the way that will help with the mobilization, let's come together. Let's not create way. But what I say, let's come together as support because the Fabu census now. You are going to identify ourselves as Kotoko supporters. That's what if you walk to offices, I'm paying for culture. So, you can support Kotoko. Did they quote any affiliation? That's what I say. Me paying for baby, much I'm paying for baby. Also, me a Kotoko support. Me team and a Kotoko.
No, Johnny Bibia.
But one culture. But the first and foremost, and our priority should always be about Sante Kotoko. And this time around, it's because I'm not too cancer. This time around. Wait him nidia unse
na uti once man
unse o ma unse enenam around wait him nidia unse
ya ba bia uti
unse asumdwe wo team nim
okay
and I me boy.
Yeah. Obi kura ka say unlike last season. Yeah, say obeti bi na be radio so bi ananane the board chairman. But say asumdwe ba no the team is moving.
No, there is peace in the system. What I say, in the moment, spending so much of our energy trying to, address issues here to some extent, it doesn't really promote Asante Kotoko because listen, we have a lot of companies that sponsors us. What I say, and how many companies will be happy to hear say, Asante Kotoko supporters cry, because they want to target our Asante Kotoko supporters. Into about doing.
Because they would say, oh, sorry, them now, but after near bar for the 10 billion. A day I suffer because a microphone. I said, "This guy got a mic. One to be it is on record. One to be
maybe one to because I don't know. It was sorry parking lot at 2 hours. First main say on sorry parking lot. But on car, but so for soon.
But if there's a project say one to be,
and I make her say maybe the person is even building the church. Everyone could not want to was on the more cano. We pan the toy.
A commercial break. We come back there to us from the church, and other related issues. A governing commerce Asante Kotoko. They will buy because